Hello, art students. The purpose of this tutorial is to teach you how to do gesture flowers, which turns out to look super realistic when you are all done. I'm going to turn you around so you can see what I am looking at while I draw, because one of the biggest secrets about this technique is that you have to actually look at the flower almost the whole time you are drawing it. So don't get seasick. Here you go. Spinning, 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 spinning. So you will notice I have different flowers up on the screen. You can choose any of those flowers and you can switch out the color of any of those flowers. You can also mix and match, but please do not draw anything that you don't see. And then down at the bottom, whoop, there's me. You'll see oh wait, I can't point at the screen. You can't see that. There are some of the examples. Notice how large the flowers are. That's secret number 2. Okay, spinning back. Don't get seasick. Don't get seasick. Here we go. I'm going to tilt you down so you can see as I draw. I'm going to be drawing pretty dark with a colored pencil so that it shows up in the video. You're going to want to draw really lightly with a pencil. Okay, so looking down at my board, you're going to take your board. I'm going to flip it so it looks this way. And you are going to decide, do I want my flowers to go vertical, up and down, or horizontal, side to side? Once you decide, you're going to clip your board in, but just barely, and you might need to ask a friend to help you so that your paper doesn't move around on you. Then, once you have done that, you are ready to start drawing. So, oh wait, you can't see all of me. My eyes are on the screen, so I'm going to have you be able to watch me as I draw because I want you to see where my eyes are. So, oh, Miss Russ, that means you're going to have to draw down here. Okay, so my eyes are on the screen. As I draw, you will notice that I barely look down at my paper. If I go off the edge of my paper, I don't worry. I pretend draw, pretend draw, pretend draw until I come back around, going back down, over. Again, my eyes are on the screen. I can pretend draw off my paper if I need to. And then there's like this dark spot here, and then this guy comes whoop down like so. Okay, I have just make this so I can see it. Drawn out my flower. Now I need to add color. So you are gonna have a bin that looks like this. I gotta tilt you back up again. All of this chalk will get all of the everywhere. So as soon as you touch chalk, touch nothing else. Don't touch your table, don't touch your face, don't touch your clothes. You'll be covered in colored chalk. So, tilt you back down a little bit so you can see. I want to pick out colors that contrast my paper. So I picked out green for my paper, which means I'm going to be drawing with warm colors, light colors, and maybe a little bit of black or gray. Again, I'm looking up at the screen. I can pick different colors from what I see if I would like. I look at the screen, at the screen, at the screen. As soon as I see another color, I can switch out to any color I want, but I have to switch colors, right? If something looks like it changes color, I gotta switch what I am doing. I can pick any one I want, but I have to switch. Notice I am not rubbing anything in with my fingers. I'm going to get you closer so you can see what this looks like. Okay, there you go. So as I go, my eyes are on the screen, my eyes are on the screen. I start to see a different color. I also start to see cleaner lines. Then I see kind of this white edge. I go back to my pinks. Okay, I would keep doing this to the whole flower. I'm going to finish it out quick so that I can move you on to the next space. Just know that my eyes are always on the screen as I am working and moving. Okay. All right. Now, this part comes towards me, so I'm going to have to be cleaner and more exact. I also see that the center of the flower has like dark elements. Let's make sure you guys can still see. Yeah, darker elements that come out. And then I have this kind of like part that comes straight out from the flower. Okay, once I've drawn out my whole flower, my biggest problem is overdoing it. So, as soon as you're like, I have most of the colors on, don't worry that you can see through to your paper. You're gonna let that be. You are gonna take one finger, and then with extreme care to not overdo it, you are not allowed to go back over what you do. You go from the inside of the flower out. Inside of the flower out. Do not go back over it. You will ruin it. So, inside of the flower out. I'm never going back over top of my lines. I'm not worrying if I see through to my paper. See, I really want to go back over there, but I'm not going to do it. One swipe is all you get. I'm moving with the flower as I go. One swipe in every area, but I'm not going to swipe anything but the petals. Okay, then very carefully with a different finger, I'm going to mix in those details. Okay, now to finish it all off with the big pizzazz, get yourself your white, look back up at the screen, and follow your lines. Again, I'm looking at the screen while I draw, at the screen while I draw. I don't worry if what I choose to draw is different from what's already on my paper. Oh, my computer made a noise. And, ta-da! Now, I went a lot faster than you guys will go, but voila, that's my flower. So, this was not a very good video, but I'm tied on time. With that, I'm excited to see the flowers that you're able to make for someone as a gift, because once we get these laminated, they do look absolutely amazing and very kind of abstract flowery. So, best of luck. Bye.